Hey guys, and welcome back to another video unboxing with CustomPCReview.com. For those of you guys in the United States, I hope you guys are having a great Thanksgiving week. Today I have a really cool product to unbox for you guys. This is actually a product I've been waiting for, I think, a couple months now. And this is the Sound Blaster Z sound card from the guys over at Creative. So I think it was about a year ago, maybe about a year ago, they released the Sound Blaster Recon 3D, which is this card right here. And I mean, it was okay as a basic gaming sound card. You know, it had some sound processing features on it. But if you guys look closely, I mean, there wasn't much real, you know, digital to analog, you know, chips in there. You know, there's nothing really doing any signal processing or anything like that. I mean, it was just an audio processor, this chip right here, the Creative Soundcore 3D processor, you know, doing some sound processing and adding some effects and things like that. So it wasn't like very high-end audio. So anyways, now it looks like Creative has gone back to the drawing table, I guess, and now they've created a new Sound Blaster. So this is Sound Blaster Z, like I said before. It actually looks very cool. This is actually the entry edition. I think they have a couple more, like a ZXR and another one I don't recall off the top of my head, but they have higher end ones. This is the most basic edition. So we'll take a look at the box, see what we've got. We'll do a quick comparison between the two sound cards just to show you guys, I mean, what Creative has done, because they've probably noticed that, you know, the Recon 3D wasn't doing that great, and so this is probably why they came out with this. So let's take a look. We've got a whole bunch of stuff down here. So this is all like technologies that we've seen on the that one thing I reviewed a little while back, the Creative Axe. So if you guys want to check out that video, it's somewhere in my channel, so definitely check it out if you guys are interested. But these are all technologies and algorithms that they've already incorporated. SBX Pro Studio, which is, I guess, the replacement for THX True Studio. Not sure why they changed it, but probably has something to do with licensing. I don't know. Crystal Voice. This was actually a pretty cool feature on the Axe. It did, you know, a whole bunch of noise cancellations, you know, stuff like that. So Dolby Digital Live, DTS, 600 ohm amplifier. So it does have an amplifier. Can power your higher end headphones that require, you know, the extra amplification. Scout mode, which is a gamer thing, for you to, you know, hear footsteps and stuff better. It's got the Soundcore 3D processor, which is this thing right here, or it's another chip on the actual sound card. And then you've got 116 decibel signal to noise ratio. So I mean, overall, it looks pretty good. Looks like they are including a microphone as well, and this microphone, according to them, works with Crystal Voice to, you know, reduce background noise and things like that. So that's definitely very interesting. I think this is something that we did see on the higher end Recon 3Ds, like the Champion Edition. But let's open this up and let's actually take a look of what this thing looks like. So it does look pretty good. I'm actually pretty excited about this. Pretty excited about testing it, at least. So brand new product, and yep. So let's start off with some of the accessories that come with this sound card. So we get a driver CD along with some documentation. Very basic stuff. In here we should probably have that that microphone that I showed you guys a little bit ago. And this is it. So this is a microphone, plugs into the sound card, and then it sits somewhere like on the top of your monitor. And this thing just constantly monitors background noise and things like that. So, you know, it can cancel out audio, which is really cool. So this is what it looks like. All right, so let's get on to the sound card itself. But it is strapped in, so give me a sec, guys. All right, guys, so I've got the packaging off the Sound Blaster Z, so we're going to take a look at this card right here. So it's got a PCI Express 1X connection there, so you can definitely plug it in to any, PCI Express 1X port on your motherboard. In terms of the design here, we've got it's a metallic cover. It looks really, really good. Nice paint job on it. Up here, we've got a window, so you can, see this what kind of looks like the chip, but it's actually not. I don't really think so. This is just like a little cover. It's for design purposes. It looks kind of cool. Looks like we can remove the cover, so I'll probably do that in a little bit, and we'll check out what's actually under the hood. But over here we've got a number of connections. So this thing supports up to 5.1 channel audio, I believe. And remember, it does have that headphone amplifier for you to amplify, any sort of headphones that are like, 600 ohm headphones or anything like that. Got a microphone port here. These are all presumably for, your headphones or your speakers or anything like that. Down here we've got optical out, optical in. So, for those of you guys who want to plug this into a receiver, a home theater receiver or anything like that, it should work just fine. Otherwise, give me a sec and I'll see if I can remove the cover. Alright guys, so I got the cover pulled off on the sound card here, and you can see immediately off the bat that there is actually some stuff going on here, in comparison to the older Recon 3D, which sort of didn't. So in terms of the actual Soundcore 3D processor on here, both of these are actually the same. So the processor is the same. It does seem like they have improved the algorithms and stuff with the SBX Pro Studio, so it's going to be a little different than the older THX True Studio stuff. But in terms of audio components on this card, it does look like we have a couple components. So I'm not sure if you guys can see this, but this is the Cirrus Logic CS4398. I believe this is a digital to analog converter. So this is this actually does have some real circuitry on here. We also got a couple of amps. This looks like I'm not sure if this will focus, but this looks like it's a JRC 4556 amplifier, and over here we got the JRC 2114 op amp. So overall, this looks like quite a big improvement in comparison to the Recon 3D. So yeah, definitely I'm gonna have a full review up in a little bit, so definitely stay tuned for that. I'll have that in the description box below as soon as it's ready. But until then, be sure to like us on Facebook at facebook.com/custompcreview. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/custompcreview, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Alright guys, so welcome back. I got the keyboard plugged in, but before I did anything, I just wanted to show you guys the switches in here. So this is the Cherry MX Blue switches right here. And as you can see, each one does have an LED up top, which means that they are individually backlit, which means the keys should be nice and evenly lit across the whole thing. And actually, Razer did put a green backing right here, which means, the